Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 3, Cynical Season 8. We are playing Moles. I'm joined, of course, by the fabulous and modest Flouze. I was going to say talented, but then you say you're not that talented, but I think you're talented.
I'm not that talented.
Those of you guys in comments below, please vote. Just put a 1 as a comment if you think Flouze is talented, or even just hit a like, you know.
Yeah, the like is better here. I was going to say I am indeed the most humble person.
Are you really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nobody is more humble than you, is what you're saying. It is what you are asserting.
Trump might be more humble. But
Oh, okay. Women like Trump, you know, according to what he says, even despite his small hands.
According to Trump, he's better than Romney because he doesn't have his women in binders.
What?
No, never mind. That was an old reference to 4 years ago or so. I think that one has aged too much.
I mean, I follow American politics. I'm not American, of course, but I don't remember too much.
The fun part about primary is that whatever we say now will be obsolete when the episodes come out.
But it really?
Well, I didn't.
When is the election, or when is what's have you and when has you?
Well, you know, I actually am.
Are you American?
No.
Okay, well then.
No, I'm a fellow Canadian. Both Canadians are spectating this game.
Okay, excellent.
Like, I'm actually trying to think, are there other Canadians? And I think...
X-Hockey was Canadian, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait, no, he wasn't.
No?
Was he? No, I don't think so.
Why would you have a name named X-Hockey if you're not Canadian?
Well, because some Americans, like...
That makes no sense whatsoever.
I'm not sure.
Starting to see people getting close to
what
each
I was
other.
Speculating is what tends to happen too often in Moles games is that moles become much too patient before making a move, and then they become handcuffed because if you wait too long,
Right.
the rest of your teammates or your folk teammates, so to speak, have all the time they need to get all enchanted, all geared up,
Right.
have a lot of gapples, and then it becomes increasingly hard.
Well, the worst thing that can happen is if you guys do a team meetup and you haven't done anything by then. At that time, it's way too late.
Well, not necessarily, but it's...
Well, the best thing you can hope for at that case is to try to bring your two respective teams together in a clash, and then backstab the heck out of everyone, and then leave.
Exactly.
You know, 10 people enter, 2 people leave. You know, that kind of thing.
Exactly. If you're gonna meet up with the rest of your team, you have to be fairly confident that they don't have any suspicions about you, and ideally, you have managed to cast suspicions on someone else.
Right.
But sometimes you don't even have to do anything. You just have to let the rest of the team speculate and just wonder, hey, so and so is acting really suspicious.
And that's actually one of my favorite things about Mole is that it forces both people who are moles and non-moles to be typing. You know. Because if you're a detective type person, you'll be like, hey, you'll be typing messages to people saying, hey, who do you think is a mole? But then at the same time, people will see you typing these messages asking about who you think is a mole, and then think that you're the mole because you've just been typing messages all day. Especially people who don't know how to use their microphones properly, and you know that you just hear them tip tapping away all day. I'm looking at you, Blaze.
Yeah, if you have it's not that they can't use their microphones correctly, but yeah, you do have to switch between the talk.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Keyboard.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Because exactly. I think green. Okay, if the water source is right below you, green. You're going too far up. Will he find it? But if he does, I think he's gonna find potentially a Mineshaft. Not sure.
I see Bertree actually digging down into a mineshaft that is already preoccupied by one of his teammates. I think it was Nico. Yeah, it was, maybe that seems kind of risky. There's just 2 people joining up. That seems extremely risky, unless Nico and Bertree has some kind of pre-agreement to like not murder each other. Because I mean, that's kind of understandable too, where you do the "I'll kill you last" kind of thing, you know.
Right.
Oh, Nico, very
I wonder
risky
what
here.
he's doing. But Chapter is wandering around on the surface, unenchanted, with a diamond pick and 7 diamonds.
All right, so Blaze and so Scope here talking in the moles chat. Something about finding something. What is going on here? Anyone have a mineshaft? Okay, so Scope needing a mineshaft so that they can get bows or something, I guess.
Indeed, he wants to make sure that the moles have all the bows they need. Okay, so from what I understand, I think Chapter's trying to get apples. Is that what he was trying to do? Anyway, big one has finds a diamond level ravine. It's not so bad. It's also unenchanted. I wonder if suddenly the chat going quiet. I wonder if I turn off my. Okay, Tommy is trying to kill Sed and Burning, so I think.
All right. Well, I'll follow Sed to see where he is at.
Oh, okay. I just did the same thing. So I'm going to Burning instead.
Highlighting shows nobody nearby, so I think he's gonna try to talk one of them into.
I see someone close to Burning.
Okay, so no one's close to Sed, so I'm assuming Tommy is gonna try to talk them to giving their coordinates.
Yeah. Tommy is within sight of Burning.
Okay.
He's still fairly far away, and he'd have a lot of tunneling through hard rock to get him. But yeah, Burning.
Oh, Green.
Level 5.
GG.
Oh, Green managed to. Yeah, he found the mine shaft, all right. He found the mine shaft. Yeah, I was spying him just a little bit earlier, trying to dig the sounds.
Oh, Tommy calling for a triple here. He's leaning his finger and pointing out while stepping up to bat. That's quite.
In reality, he wants to try, but in reality, he's nowhere close to me.
Well, he's close to Burning, as you said, right?
He's sort of, but it would probably be faster for him to just basically. I think he's just asking the team.
He might be asking for a team meetup. Yeah, that's what exactly.
Because getting to all of them is actually too much of an effort. So getting
So
them to meet up.
in that case, what kind of kit would be good for that kind of thing, where it's you versus a whole team?
I think Tommy has already selected the potter kit, which has the poison pot.
Okay.
With the poison pot and weakness pot, if you manage to land both of those on the rest of your team, you can do some damage.
Okay.
You can do a lot of damage.
That's I mean, when people are gathering to enchant or gathering to anvil, that's definitely a time where you could get a clean shot at them.
For example.
Yeah.
Very commonly, a lot of teams will ask to agree to a gentleman's agreement to not whoever the mole is, and they'll do that usually in episode 1 or something, before anyone is the mole.
Right.
And ask, no one attack while people are
Enchanting?
Yeah, so nobody.
I mean, wouldn't it be better to just have like 2 people watch your back while you're enchanting?
For example, yeah, you could do all sorts of.
Because knowing me, I would be a stinker. I would totally break that agreement, especially if poison pots is a thing.
Well, but Bertree is really doing great PvE right now. This season.
Using some of that good old sarcastic Trump voting voice, I see.
Even Green, who got poisoned, is at higher health.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's he's got the jitters. His first time in Cynical, right? Hey, how's it going?
Oh,
I see you following my guy.
right. I see. He's getting close to Green. By the way.
Oh, okay.
But Green is way down underground. I don't think you'll ever see a name or anything.
Well, no, Green coming up, actually. He is about to pop up on the surface. But the rain's coming in, it will obscure some names. Ginger asking for subs on Twitch. Highly recommend maybe doing it.
They could work. It could work.
I'll give him a 3 out of 5. Would partially recommend.
Partially recommend.
Yes.
scope ahead is indeed in a mineshaft, and it's a gold level mineshaft.
Hmm.
So if anyone's gonna, he's able to find all the string he needs, and quite possibly a gold lead over the rest of his quote-unquote teammates. Actually, he's found very little gold so far.
Hmm.
He probably could have. He's nowhere near Ex-Nestorio's 90. That is spectacular, especially given the amount of time he was roller coasting.
Yeah.
How does do you see the number 90, or did I forget to reset my spectator?
No, I see 90. Definitely.
Okay.
Accusations?
Yep. He's got 64 and 14. How does this man do it every time? Because of course the danger with Ex-Nestorio is that not only is he particularly on point with the PvP,
right,
but he's one of the most reliably good cavers.
So is horses on? Because I know Engel is a huge fan of them horses.
Usually, almost all the time, horses are off.
Anytime he's in a recorder round, it's just to spite him.
Yeah.
They should just have one horse at 0-0, and then you have to like fight a couple witches to get it or something.
Close to one of his teammates, fairly close. Let me go see who this is.
I see Green actually found somebody's tunnel, and he's actually pursuing into somebody's tunnel here. And I do think, oh my goodness, he's gonna drop on top of his own teammates. Okay, never mind. But Bertree is actually really close. Oh, they're fighting.
Tommy just backstabbed Green, and Burning is under him, and Burning is getting scared.
Oh gosh.
Burning has a suspicion that Tommy might be the mole.
Maybe, just maybe. But here's the thing: if Tommy's a good talker, he can turn that around and say that Green attacked him first.
He might. I'd be really, really surprised.
Wait, here's the thing: you can say that, and then go.
Yeah.
I understand if you don't want to stick with me, but let's keep talking.
Yeah, Burning might keep talking, but he's going out. He's leaving.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can understand you don't want to meet with people, right? But
there's someone from Yellow Team right next.
oh yes, Bertree, yeah.
Was right next. Yeah, Bertree
Yep.
was right next to Burning.
Yep. I saw that. For sure. But yeah, I mean, it depends on how Tommy can talk his way out of this.
Gesundheit.
Oh, you heard
Yes.
that? Oh, my mute doesn't work.
No, the mute works. I just heard when you're about to sneeze and you take a really breath
Okay.
just before you do.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
We got some firing. It is
I think
now Tommy can't talk his way out of this.
No, I don't think so. And I like that Bertree is actually pillaring up right now, and he might find some. It might not be the best time to pillar up Bertree. He's pillaring up.
So wait, who? No, actually, it wasn't Tommy who fired first. He was not the Han
Yes,
Solo
he did.
of this.
He did. He
Really?
dropped into Green's.
No.
I d-
No. So Setgos and Tommy just had a little had a little exchange. But I'm pretty sure from what I just saw, Setgos was the one who fired first.
Oh, and that exchange, yeah. I think
Yeah,
Setgos
in which
and
case-
Tommy is,
Yeah.
Yes, you're quite.
Okay.
You're quite correct.
Yeah. Okay. So now Scope is calling out Bertree, but I don't even see him anymore. I think he has vacated the area.
No, well, Bertree is. I'm next to Bertree.
Okay.
He's leaving. I was wondering if Setgos had pillared back up or not.
No, but Setgos just entered this cave. I think Setgos came to the coordinates that the team shared a little bit late,
Right.
and he
Burning
took a
is-
pot shot. Burning is still hanging around. Tommy was the one who pillared up and left, but Setgos definitely took a pot shot at Tommy, and so Setgos definitely doesn't trust Tommy. So the question is that whether if Tommy fired first, then obviously he has lost all any trust that he may have.
So actually, did Tommy run? So down there, it's Setgos and Burning.
Yes, yeah. So Tommy has left. He pillared up and he's gone. And then apparently Setgos and Burning are going to go chase after Bertree, but I think Bertree has also left.
Yeah, no, I've been following Bertree the whole time,
Yeah.
wondering if someone would find him on the surface.
Okay, so now it looks like Burning and Setgos trust each other completely. They are enchanting up
Yeah.
and everything, so they're definitely fine.
Yeah.
The question is, like, it depends on whether Tommy has talked his way out or they just don't trust him at all.
Well, do you have 2 screens?
No? Why?
Oh, okay. If you did, you could have checked in TeamSpeak to see if Tommy had moved to the mole chat.
Oh, no, Tommy is still in the Team 3 chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I get out of my window, I stop recording. So that's why I don't do it.
What are you using to record?
DX30.
Oh, why? Why would you do that to yourself?
Because I can put multiple audio tracks. So my voice
Oh, okay, I
is a
see.
different track than yours.
Yes, that's actually really handy, yeah.
Exactly.
So Bertree and
It's on
Chapter...
fire.
Oh. Bertree and Chapter have met up, and it seems like they're perfectly fine with each other. I mean, Bertree has no choice but to trust anybody right now, just because of his health.
Right. I concur.
Yeah. But Chapter seems perfectly content. Are they good friends outside of this, do you know? Like...
The Chapter doesn't know a whole lot of people.
Okay.
He hasn't been playing a whole lot of UHC.
Okay.
So, actually, he stopped playing UHC when he joined Cynical Season 4.
Oh.
He almost entirely stopped playing UHCs at that point.
Yeah, but he's giving a lot of stuff to Bertree. And,
but I'm trying to think, and I don't think... Now, perhaps he proved me wrong, but I don't think Scopehead would be great at the mental game. I think he'd have a hard time
talking.
deflecting suspicion.
He does not have a high diplomacy stat.
Well, I'd be surprised.
Well, Scope is still calling. He says his team wants to meet up, so it looks like Chapter is calling for a meetup now, because he's with Bertree and he feels fairly safe. So 2v1, he's thinking they can take out a mole. But they don't have enchants.
Of course we know that Scope does.
Yeah, so Scope can actually take them out.
On the surface with very little stuff.
Let me just take a quick peek as to what they have here. Yeah, they don't have too many things between Bertree and Chapter. They don't have healing. They have gold, but they don't have healing. Bertree has 3 apples, and a lot of he has 3 bows as well, but they're not sharing them.
Zeneker is gonna give Blaze a hard time. At this point, Blaze should either make a move with a teammate or leave before Zeneker joins up with him. Because Zeneker has 3/4 diamond already. He's not enchanted. He's got 3/4 diamonds, which is all he needs, really.
So Nako has met up with the rest of the orange team.
Tyler's has found Bert.
Oh, okay. I'm right here.
Yep.
This is the fight. But it looks like there's 3 members of orange team here, so I think Tyler has to retreat here.
There's also not too far away 2 other teams, 2 other blue players are clearing up, so we might have a 3 versus 3 depending on.
Okay. Whoa, Nako is actually committing to a huge overextension here. The rest of his team not too far behind, but I mean, this will only serve to drive their bond together.
Trying to join the rest of his teammates and try to get this into a 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
This is well played on his part.
But okay, so this is interesting because where's Tommy in this case? Right? Where's Tommy? Where's Scope? Because Scope knows the coordinates of this. There we go. He's just put it on the chat. All the moles are moving apparently.
Yeah.
Or at least
Burning Trance is slowly pillaring up. And actually, amazingly, the orange team is running away from these 2.
No, I think they want to head back and split their stuff because they have gold, they have apples, but they haven't converted any of those into gapples.
Right. Oh, no, I see the other one. Oh no. I thought perhaps I was wrong. Setgos, the sniper, as I mentioned, getting a really pretty good shot right here.
Right. The blue team is much better positioned. They've got enchants, they've got healing. Orange team
some
has
of them have enchants. I noticed that
Tyler's. Oh yeah.
So Setgos has the enchants, but Tyler's has not had the chance to.
The chase is on. Arrows are being shot. Bertree, you could have collected that arrow. It was free.